Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico back at it again on the Buffalo Fanatics. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's listen, man, you're not used to see me on a Tuesday. So we here, baby. We are here, we ready to rock. And guess what? It's like midweek, but it's not midweek because I put up a poll. Just a couple days ago. And I'm curious to see how y'all feel about it. By the way, this is the Rico Report. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Welcome. You are tuned in to the Buffalo Fanatics. Let's get this thing rocking. So, just the other day, and by the way, those that are tuning in, welcome. Jump into the room. What is going on? Let's do this. So, just the other day, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I tweeted that I'm the happiest I've been about this team in a long time, and it's too early. A lot of folks might say, "Yo, man, we're only 2-0. We've been in this position before where we were at 5-1 at one point and we crashed, right? But that 5-1 was like a hollow 5-1. If you guys remember, Trent Edwards was our quarterback at the time, and it was hollow and it it rang true, right? By the way, the shout out to each and every one of you guys. There's 128 people in this bitch. What it do? So that being said, I asked myself, and I want to ask you guys, how many days is it appropriate for one to remain in this state of happiness, right? Some people say, yo, listen, we got the win. You get one night, Sunday night. Enjoy the win. The next day, I'm talking as if we the players, right? The next day, you move on, right? Just get over with. Some people are like, man, listen, give me 2 days. Give me Sunday night. Give me all the Monday night because we get to watch Monday night games. And then Tuesday, let's get back into it. Some people say, give me till Thursday night, until the next game. And some people are like, give me till next Sunday, until the next game is played. How many days are we allowed to stay in this state of happiness? Shout out to my guy, Buffalo fan, for that super chat. I appreciate that. How many days is it appropriate for us to remain in this state? Right? Chris Janke, what it do, baby? Is it appropriate for just 2 days? Yo, who's calling me reckless, Rico? Yo, am I reckless? Is 2 days okay? Is it 1 day? Kyle says until we lose. Keep that happiness until we lose. I respect it. I respect that too. Rosario says 4 days. After 4 days, it's a wrap. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Listen, Wednesday, half day, hump day. Hump day is a wrap. I don't mind it. Right? Everybody has their moments. For me, Tuesday, like tonight, I'm still on a high. I appreciate Wednesday. You're kind of looking to like, oh crap, who do we got next? So it's always interesting to see how y'all feel about it. The practical kid says 2 days, man. That's all you need. 2 days of staying happy is great. Brendan Riley says until Allen gets hurt. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put those bad jujus on us, man. We can't have that. We definitely can't. Stevie Campione says, hell, I'll stay happy all week after a win, but I turn my focus to the new opponent on Wednesday. Usually it's time. It's the format. All you radio and podcast guys got us on. I love it. Listen, we try our best, man. We try our best to keep you guys rocking. So that's what we'll do. So I like it. Josh Allen MVP. Shit, we're gonna talk about that, baby. We're gonna talk about that. So I just wanted to know because right now I'm on a high. I'm still on this high until Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, midday, and then I'll wait for my guys Joe and Jay Spence to kick it off, and I'm good. I'm ready for the next day, right? So a few things we want to talk about. I want to go around the league. I want to go around the league and see what's happening because usually I have until Friday where everything's rocking. We've already had the Thursday night game. So we want to go around the league. There are some games that stood out to me that doesn't have me worried per se, but has me kind of like, hold on a second, right? We saw the Patriots take on the Seattle Seahawks. We all know what's happening, right? We got to face Cam twice. Cam threw for 397 yards, man. That boy was looking refreshed. He was looking good. And I know people want to say, yo, he don't got the legs. He don't got the this. He proved it very easily against a very good defensive team in Seattle, right? Going up against a Russell Wilson. That's not an easy feat because you've got to match what Russell Wilson does. As much as people don't want to talk about quarterbacks going head to head, whatever he does, you've got to try and do your best to match it, right? So we've got opponents going forward that are going to be tough. It's going to be tough matchups, right? So I need to talk about this Dallas Cowboys game, man. I really do. One of the teams I hate the most is the Dallas Cowboys. And how the Atlanta Falcons allowed this to happen twice. Twice. Super Bowl, y'all were up 38, whatever the score was, something ridiculous, and y'all let the Patriots come back and win. You're not going to let that happen again, right? Wrong. You let the Dallas Cowboys, two teams I hate the most, Atlanta, y'all let the Patriots come back and whoop your ass, and then you let the damn Dallas Cowboys come back on an onside kick that's supposed to be nearly impossible. That thing was squiggling like this. All the players are sitting there just looking at it, chopping feet and looking at it. Bro, jump on the mother effing ball. You let Dallas, of all people, get back into the game, and you let Dak Prescott, the $40 million quarterback, take his team, march him down. Come on, man, Atlanta. Yo, y'all deserve a major L for that. Atlanta, come on, man. That's craziness to me. That is nuts to me, man. And then let's move around the league. Then you see some injuries that are happening. Whew. We're listen, man. Let's knock on wood because we're okay. We have two guys that are out right now, three in Josh Norman, that are near to come back. There hasn't been much said. I'm hoping our two linebackers are going to be coming back this game because we're going to need them desperately because we are going up against a very tough, a very smart, and a very innovative offensive coordinator in McVay. So he was watching our last game. He was taking some notes, right? Seeing what was working, what was not, and what pretty much Fitzpatrick took advantage of. Middle of the field, our safeties, our linebackers, right? So it's gonna be a quite a matchup. So Saquon Barkley going down, that one hurt. For those that are playing fantasy, that one's gotta hurt. If Saquon was your bell cow and you drafted him, number 2, number 3, number 4, I feel for you. That one hurts. That one hurts, man. So some injuries happened. Garoppolo went down. Bosa went down. The Niners are looking rough. Mostert goes down. Dude, man, week 2 was not a good week for a lot of these guys. Week 2 was a rough week for a lot of these guys out there. So knock on wood, man. The Bills got a good little training staff. Everybody's staying healthy. We're staying hydrated. We are okay. We are A-okay. PJ says, Rico, do you think we find out tomorrow about the status of Edmonds and Milano? Coaches aren't helping with press conference updates. We have, really and truly, they're supposed to kind of report, I think, Wednesday, the injury report after every practice on Wednesdays. They say, okay, here's the update on the status and what was going on. And then Thursday, they've got to give you, that's usually their final practice because Friday is usually when they've got to go out there and travel to wherever they're going, right? So Thursday, you get your final update on, okay, who's injured? What are they? Are they questionable? Are they doubtful? Did they practice? Did not practice? And then we find out later on to see what happens. But that's usually the final injury report. And then you find out usually during the day of game day whether they're going to play or whether they're not going to play. It's one of those two. By the way, shout out to each and every one of you guys tuned in. This is the Rico Report. Yes, it's the Rico Report. Wipe the crust out your eyes. It's your boy. Let's go. So, listen up, folks. There's a few things I want to touch on. And we're going to get right up in it. All right. So I want you to take a look at this list here. Shout out to my guy, Bobby. That's my guy right now coming down with the graphics. So passing leaders for the league right now. Do you see who number 5 is? That's Russell Wilson. That's, in my opinion, the best quarterback in the game right now. Then you got Teddy B. In the 4th place, you got Dak Prescott. You got Matt Ryan. And you got the numero uno, the number 1 man in the league in passing yards. That's Joshua Allen. I call him Dimes, right? Apparently, they tried to give this guy in the Giants uniform Danny Dimes. I don't think so, bro. The real Dimes, the one that's dropping dimes right now is Josh Allen. Allen is dropping dimes, and he's getting noticed. I'm telling you right now, if you guys are paying attention, we're getting a little bit of love from the national media, right? We are. We had Josh Allen on First Take. He's talking to my guy, Stephen A. Stephen A tried to die. Yo, Stephen A, don't play my guy like that. You tried to downplay, our victory over the Jets and the Dolphins. He says, hey, man, you're having a great year. But you did play the Jets and the Dolphins, right? Listen, man, this league It's every game is different. Injuries can happen. Things can turn like this. When you're playing an opponent, your job is to beat that damn opponent. If the opponent is much weaker than you, you have to prove that they're much weaker than you. We did that with the Jets. We slipped up a lot with the Dolphins. I think we could have done much better, but with defensive injuries that we missed two of our middle linebackers, that hurt us. But no excuses, because right now we're 2-0, but we could have handled the Dolphins much better. But they put up a good fight. You got to give it to them. By the way, I had some people hit me up and ask me how my man Kevin is doing. But for those that are not wondering like, whoa, who's Kevin? What's Kevin? Kevin is my dear friend. He's a Dolphins fan, and he joined my show on Sunday. Surprised me. He came to get his badge from work because he forgot it, and he was so flustered that he left. He came for his badge and left without his badge. He had to come back. That's how much y'all flustered him. So Kevin came here, and most people wondering how Kevin's doing, his well-being. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn how he's doing, right? He's got to go deal with his damn Dolphins, and he's got to really look and pay attention to your team, man. Stop paying attention to my team. My team just put a damn 400 yards on your ass. What are you worried about me, right? And we had a debate. Somebody said, "Poor Papa Peck." Listen, man. When you want to rumble with the bee, huh? You can't. Listen, man. You can't do that, man. R.I.P. Kevin got destroyed. His mentions on Twitter were destroyed. Boys were going after him. Now, here's why people were going after Kevin. So the argument that I had with Kevin was this, and Kevin knows this. This is, whether he was here or not, this would be the same exact stance I'd be taking right now, right? So my man Kevin says, "Hey, man, that pass that Josh Allen made at the end of the game, near the end of the game, to that game winner, that game clincher, to Gabe Davis, there was nobody near him. Y'all Bills fans make it look like he made some spectacular throw. Actually, it was a pretty damn good throw. On the run, you got to lead your receiver. Gabe Davis stretches out, catches, and brings it in, and you want to downplay the throw? Kevin took a major L. He did. And you know what? I got to give it to him. He came in and was like, yo, let me tell you something real quick. If I have to admit that I'm wrong, I'm going to admit that I'm wrong. That was a good throw. And kudos to Kevin. Kudos to my guy, Kevin, because he admitted that he was wrong. And, you know what I mean? We'll take it that way. By the way, shout out to my guy, Ryan Teal, says 150 on here. Smash those likes. Actually, there's 250. Let's go. So I'm going to bring it back to Josh Allen, because Josh is getting a lot of love from the national media. Now, I don't want to say a lot. He's getting a little bit of love, right? So Stephen A., he gets on the First Take show, a little bit of pub, and he's handling everything like a G. I love his demeanor. This guy's maturity is through the roof right now, and I love every bit of it. He's staying, and it serves true. Stay humble, stay hungry. Even the way he represents himself, he represents his team. You can just tell, hey, what we did was cool, man. I'm ready for the next one. So it now makes me ask these questions, right? Because when we see what's happening right now, and we see what we've done in the last 2 weeks, are we being spoiled with a new standard in Buffalo? That's a real question, man. Are we being spoiled? Is this going to be sustainable? This is what I'm saying. Hold on a second. My man Pierre says Dan Orlovsky names him MVP after week 2. Damn. I'm still not on that train yet, but boy, Josh Allen is looking fantastic. He's looking fantastic, man. There's no one can hate. No one can hate. He's looking great. Now, can we sustain this? Because I feel like he's giving us such a standard now. And like, it was like the first game was like, okay, he's been tinkering around 300 yards, you know what I mean? 240, 260, but never that 300. And he gave us that 300 yards, and we all were like, okay, he's arrived. Our guy is here. Can he do it again? That was always the question, right? Nah, and I was one of them. All right, he gave us that 300. He got that monkey off his back. Okay, let's keep him moving. 250. As long as he gives us a win, he puts points on the board, I'm happy. My man went up and gave us he gave us 400 yards passing, and every one of the balls he was throwing on the money. On the money. It got to the point where he was so damn confident. Let me tell y'all something, man. He was so confident in his game. Hold on. Scott Blakely says Kyle Brandt on Good Morning Football has Josh on the angry runs and loves JA. Gave him a lot of props. I didn't see the video yet. I didn't get a chance to see the video, but I heard about it. Now, when he was throwing dimes all over the place, it wasn't, sometimes when you can throw dimes and you're like, okay, that was a good pass. And then you go a stretch without anything, just dinking dunks. There's no dinking and dunking with this man. I don't know if it's how poor the Dolphins' defensive backfield was with Byron Jones going out in injury. I don't know. But the way he was darting up, throwing wherever the hell he pleased on the Dolphins, it's giving me a lot of hope that this potentially can be sustained. Now, we have something that's ahead of us right now. We have the Rams that's coming up. I don't want to touch too much on the Rams because I'm going to touch on that on Friday, a preview for what we can do to mitigate the Rams defense, in particular, Aaron Donald, right? Roland Carter said, they say Donald is going to destroy our O-line. Man, I am fearful of that man. I am scared of Aaron Donald. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not playing with y'all, man. Randy Prokes, the thing I'm happiest about is the reported harmony in the receiving room. No bickering bills, bids for a wealth for the future. Listen, I'm in complete agreement with you guys. But can we keep this up? Because if we can, and I know most people are going to say, hold on a second, we're going up against the Rams now. This is the test. Is it the test? Did we not get tested against the Dolphins with Xavier Howard, specifically Xavier Howard, because he's the lockdown guy? I didn't even hear Xavier Howard's name once. So now we're going up against Jalen Ramsey. That's a different dog. Shout out to my guy, Joe Miller. Josh is a different player this year. He is placing balls this year versus firing them in. Joe! And Diggs is making everyone better. It's incredible to see. Let me tell you something. I need y'all to give me a thumbs up if you felt this way, okay? In the past when you felt this way. Team is down. 4 minutes left. We're down 5. Team punts the ball, gives the quarterback the ball. In this moment, we lost. In my mind, I'm like, we lost. There's no way we're coming back. Look, we're going to start doing some bullshit. We're not going to make it. We're just going to lose this game. And typically, that's exactly what ended up happening. We would always fall short. In this game, when Miami was pressing, coming in the third quarter and we get the ball, Allen, 5 plays down the field. I felt at ease. I was like, this is normal. Look at him darting. John Brown, Cole Beasley, Stefon Diggs. Yo, we may have a new standard at quarterback. We have a new standard at coaching, offensive coordinator. There's a sense of confidence in Buffalo. There's a confidence, and we're riding high right now. I know it's 2 games. I get it. Relax. Settle down. There's 2 games. You played the Jets and you played the Dolphins. Right. If we played the Jets and we beat them 9-7, calm my black ass down. I totally get it. Not the case. Double-digit win. Then we go up against the Dolphins, a better defense, very well coached in Flores, and we put up 500 total yards. Hard not to be excited. Hard not to have no comp. This is a confident team, and we need all the confidence going in against the Rams. We really do. But it starts with the quarterback, and I can't tell you how pleased I am with how this quarterback is playing. My man Dan Brown says, keep feeding that boy Diggs. He's the X factor and a big reason why Allen is playing next level. I want Diggs to fluff up that clown Ramsey. Now, here's the deal. By the way, John Marlowe. Hey, Rico, we are here to stay. We are going to make playoffs every year. McDermott and Bean are here. Boy, that's music to my ears. That's music to my ears. Yo, shout out to my guy, Joey Kanan. What's good, my G? What's happening, man? That's my boy. Kingpin. First game, we had a punt. We had 1 punt. Last week, we had 2 punts. Offense is humming. Can you imagine that? In 2 games, we punted 3 times. 2 games, 3 punts. Since when? Since when? Right now, I'll tell you since when we had an offense like this. Drew Bledsoe. Back in 03, 03, 04, around that time. Y'all remember? We were so close to making the playoffs. We had, I believe, a top 10 offense. I think we were number 6. A top 6 offense. Were we number 4, number 6? I can't remember. Top 10 offense. You guys remember. I don't want to break your hearts, but y'all remember we went into the last game. Win and you're in. Against who? Tommy Maddox. Right? I think it was Fast Willie Parker was the running back. Come on, man. Dude, and we lost the game. We lost that game. Boy, that one hurt. That one hurt very much. That one hurt very much. I get the love that Zach Moss and his potential, but we got to stop playing with the boy Singletary. Give my man his touches. All right. I want to get to that running back, but before we get to that running back, we got to get to this guy here, Stefon Diggs, because Stefon Diggs will get me into the running back talk. What a difference this man makes. Now, I got to give props to where props is due. My man, if you guys know, my man Pierre has been singing Josh Allen's praises since the offseason. How many times y'all know this? If you fix the deep ball, he's MVP. You know my man P Money. He's MVP, right? By the way, shout out to 289 people watching. This is the Rico Report. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Let's go. Stefon Diggs. He's a drama king, right? He's a diva. Yo, week 2, he's going to be wanting out of Buffalo. All the chirping from the Vikings fans. Look at y'all now. 0-2. Where's your boy Captain Kirk? I don't know what Captain Kirk is. Captain Kirk threw for 102 yards last week? Despicable. We got Adam Thielen. What is he doing? I got a feeling. Ooh. The Vikings are 0-2. Boy, what is going on in Minnesota? You know what? It doesn't matter what's going on in Minnesota. Because right now, Buffalo's 2-0. And a large part to our record, a large part to our success is the addition of Stefon Diggs. Not only does Stefon Diggs bring a self-confidence in himself, but he's got everybody else in that room wanting to get better. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you a story. I was watching Cold Front. Shout out to those boys, Cold Front. They had on Miami beat reporter in Omar Kelly. And Omar Kelly was telling a story. And I think he went to go see Devontae Parker. And Omar's like, yo, you know what? I went to go see Devontae Parker. They're coming into, like, he was supposed to be one of the better receivers in the draft, yada, yada. And then Stefon Diggs walks over and says, hey, who are you here to see? Omar's like, I'm here to see Devontae Parker. He's like, oh, yeah? Bet. What's your name? Omar Kelly. He's like, who are you? He's like, I'm Stefon Diggs. Watch me. Walks away. Guess what? Omar Kelly himself said, let me tell you, ever since he told me that, I watched him. He did everything Devontae Parker did, but he did it better. 5th round draft pick. Boy, he's got a big old chip on his shoulder. So when he comes to Buffalo, where everybody's like, yo, you going to Buffalo? Man, you crazy. Look at him now. He's smiling. He's catching footballs. And guess what? Since I'm here, I might as well show you what the F is going on. What? Talk to him now, Rico. Talk to him now. Number 4, DeAndre Hopkins. Number 5, Robbie Anderson. The Jets are killing themselves right now. Julian Edelman, Calvin Ridley, and my man, Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs. Boy, stop playing. Can you dig it, sucker? I'm a big Booker T fan, by the way. Folks, we got ourselves a mother effing dog. We have ourselves a dog in Stefon Diggs. Scott Blakely, besides obvious LB playing injuries, is anyone else worried about our corner and safety play? We're going to touch on that. But let me tell you, folks, we have ourselves a dog in Stefon Diggs, and listen, man, whatever Dable is doing to get these boys fired up and ready to go every single damn day, ready to go, come on. Harlem Heat. Yo, that's my guy, Booker T. Stevie Ray, let's go. So, folks, Chris Perry says, as a Jets fan, I miss Robbie Anderson. Yo, y'all got to be sick right now. Y'all got to be sick. Y'all let him go for what, man? Look at your team. I feel bad for y'all, man. Actually, I don't. I feel bad for the fan base. I feel bad for the fan base, man. Y'all let Jamal Adams go. Y'all are mistreating Le'Veon Bell. It's a joke. Listen, man. Let me get my rocks off with this. Stefon Diggs, dog. John Brown quietly doing his thing. Cole Beasley, get off me, boy. I'm out. Gabe Davis, what? Come on, man. Now here's the deal. We have all these receiving weapons. Everybody's eating right now. Everybody's eating. You know who's not eating, though? You know who's not eating enough for my liking? That's my guy, Devin Singletary. Yo, and I can't. How could we complain? We're 2-0. Offense is scoring. We're at 20. We're over 25 points a game, 27 points a game. Like, how am I going to sit here and say, but I got to, because our offense could be that much more potent, giving Motor the ball 15 to 20 times a game. I like my guy, Zach Moss. I do. I like how hard he runs. This boy is built like a sack of laundry, man. That boy's a big boy. But there's something about the game that Singletary brings to the field that you have no worries. You think he's done? He'll truck. What is he, 5'8", 207? He'll truck you. Get out the way. You know what I'm saying? And he's going forward. He'll make you miss. Come on, man. 5.6 yards a carry. He's giving you what he was giving you last year. Don't do this. Don't do the Frank Gore thing. And I'm not saying Zach Moss is Frank Gore, but this is similar, right? We're like, yo, whoa, what's going on? Why is Frank Gore in the game, right? You got Singletary. Feed Singletary. But I get it. There's only one ball. You got to spread it out. And you got to make the most of what you have with the football that we give you. We give you 9 touches. We give you 12 touches. Make the most out of it. You want to get more touches? You got to make the most out of it. I get it. But give him more. Feed him. You know what I'm saying? Feed that boy, man. But you know what? I'm in a position right now that we're lucky. We got 2 very capable backs. But true to hearts, Moss is the type of runner that needs to build momentum. Maybe. What about, any running back, you need more touches to get a feel for the defense, get a feel for what your O-line is giving you, what they're doing. Man, oh man. If we get that run game going and we focus it, and I think it's a game plan thing, but if they can't stop our air attack, why stop? Why stop? It's the selfish in me. It's the selfish fan in me that wants more Singletary. Also, I have him on my fantasy team, and I have Zach Moss on my fantasy team. So I'm good with either or. Just feed them the damn ball, man. Give it to them. But if the air attack is working, keep it rocking. Keep it rocking. By the way, Logan Singh. Our next 12 games are tough. I was thinking 8-4 could be the key with the losses to Titans, Chiefs, and Rams. If Milano Emmons are out, Seattle thoughts. Dude, one game at a time, man. I took this question on today. Somebody was talking about all the next 4 games that we have. One game at a time. And the next game that we have is the Rams. We got to focus on the Rams. We have to focus on the Rams. You know what else? You know who else lacks focus and needs focus? Dawson Knox. Dawson effing Knox. Bro, we just made a transactional move today. We dropped and we released a guy that I thought he had great potential, but it just never worked out. Jason Kroom. Rest in peace, Jason Kroom. You're not on the roster anymore. I'm gonna miss you, man. But it's the nature of the business. So does that tell me that someone's getting healthier and they'll be on the roster? Are they going to start, looking to put Lee Smith back? I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, my man's is gone. Jason Kroom is gone. But you know who's still here? This guy, Knox. Man, if he's not catching footballs, he's fumbling it. Dude, man, we need Dawson Knox. He's like, you should be eating, man. Gabe Davis is stretching the field. Stefon Diggs is stretching the field. John Brown, Cole Beasley. You should be eating. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Somebody said, please no Lee Smith. I think Lee Smith is going to continue to be inactive. I don't want to say too much on the offense because the offense is doing a great job. By the way, for those that are not familiar with our BF Text Club, jump on there. I'm answering. My man Pierre is answering. My guy Bobby's answering. Yo, listen, send us a text. If you have a question personally from me, send them my way. Actually, I'm going to be reading some questions from the text club. So if you have any questions you want me to read off, let me know. Send the text. It's the BF Text Club. Let's go. So here's the deal, folks. Before I get into I want to get into defense. I'm going to get into it right now because this is what is got me a little worried. Because the Dolphins of all teams, and I'm not saying the Dolphins are trash, right? Because you have a very good offensive coordinator in Chan Gailey. You have a capable quarterback in Ryan Fitzpatrick. So I have to ask, are you worried about our defense next week? Are you worried? Because I haven't heard much about what Milano's status is. I haven't heard much about Edmonds' status. My gut tells me Edmonds will be playing. I don't know about Milano. But the way the emerging talent in Tyrell Dotson gives me a little bit of solace. However, it still makes me worry about our defense, right? Because Fitzpatrick, I wouldn't say he torched us up, but he was making plays, man. He kept his team in the game. Is it lack of pressure from the front four? Because we were moving Fitzy around. We were. I think we only ended up with 3 sacks. I thought we were gonna get way more, right? But the middle of the field took a beating. Shout out to my guy, Josh Quaitance. Rico, we need our LBs back, man. I expect us to win against the Rams, dog. Allen is balling. That he is. Allen is balling right now. He's out of control. And I'll take every moment of it. But that defense, though, Milano, coverage in linebacking, and I don't want to look ahead, but we are going up against Waller from the Raiders. Did you see what he did to the Saints defense? And the Saints defense is a solid defense. Waller had like 14 catches. Man, oh man. Daniel Guerrero says, I thought the defense would do better even without Edmonds and Milano. Dude, let's be real. It's not like that. Milano and Edmonds play a big part. 1 being gone, okay, you can get away with things. 2, it's gonna be problematic. My guy Baba Ray said, let's take some video calls via Text Club. Shit, you want to take a video call? Send the videos, kid. Y'all got some questions? Hit me up. So we have to worry about the likes of slot receiver in Robert Woods, newly paid Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp. We got to worry about Reynolds. So they got a 2-0 team against the Rams. The Rams got a 2-0 team. The advantage that we have is our run defense. We are number 3 right now. We are the number 3 rush defense in the league right now, and they're out of Cam Akers. Cam Akers is no longer he's injured or questionable. Malcolm Brown, he's hurt. We don't know what's going on with that. So now it's going to be Henderson. And Henderson had a hell of a game. So I'm not going to sleep on that. But that could be our advantage. So they're going to have to air the ball out. So guess what? Trey White, you're going to have to step up. Levi Wallace, you're going to have to step up because your game was awful. You were some trash. I'm going to keep it a buck. Y'all know me. I'm going to keep it a buck. My man didn't come out to play. He had 10 tackles, but he was too busy chasing cats and tackling from behind. Get it together. We don't want to rush Josh Norman back. And even then, F the Jets, Rico, it's Tuesday. You're damn right it's Tuesday. It's Rico Friday, Rico Sunday, Rico Tuesday. Let's go. 716 True says, what free agent linebacker should we go after if Milano is out longer? Reckless Rico. Yo, you a fool. I would have to look at who's available. I honestly don't have that on my list right now. on my docket, shall I say. Scott Blakely says, we'll keep playing that freaking prevent defense. Will burn us one day. Listen, Scott Blakely said it last week. He said it again. Enough with the prevent defense. He's sick of it. He wants us to keep the pedal to the metal. And that might have to be the case with these damn freaking Rams, man. There's a lot of firepower at receiver. They got a decent O-line. So we're gonna have to play some together football to make things happen, man. I don't want to touch too much on these Rams because I got that for you Friday. So hear me out. They have the Bills ranked number 6. By the way, there's 345 people. Salute to each and every one of y'all tuning in from Twitter. You know how Twitter is a funny place to be, man. Shout out to you guys from Twitter. We got 294 people from the YouTube channel. Let's go, man. Let's go. So here's the deal, man. Oh, shit. We got to talk about it. So if you guys are living under a rock, you guys didn't see Allen. They asked Allen about that, by the way. They asked him. They listened to me. Listen, Allen, you need to. I know you're a big boy. You're young. You got it going on. You taking the ball. You got to slide. You don't slide. You're sitting there trucking dudes. Kyle Van Noy, get on your back, son. You know what I'm saying? Another dude, bang. He fumbled at the end. He says the refs kind of stopped the play. Dude, they stopped it to save your ass, man, and they saved our ass. You need to chill. I'm not saying not to run the ball, but then be smart about it. Because you sitting there trying to be hero, it's going to cost us. You got to pick your battles, man. You got to pick your battles. Because there's going to be a guy like Peanut Tillman that's not going to knock you out. He's going for that ball. Bing! He's going for that. So we got to chill out. But do you love to see Allen trucking guys? Big boys like him, he's trucking, man. And you got to love it because it fires up everybody else on the team. There's no question about that. Man, is that very exciting. But it makes me worry. Not because I think he's going to get hurt. It's because he's going to turn the damn ball over. You already got 2 fumbles already. Chill out, man. Chill out. Golly. Spin 0481 says Josh Allen thinks he's Derrick Henry sometimes. Boy, he got to chill. So, folks, my man Kingpin, don't tell me you didn't see the smirk as soon as he was asked. He went into a character, but that initial smirk, you knew he loved that. Yo, you know he did. In truth be told, it's going to be a time when he goes for a bootleg and there's only him and a DB. You know damn well Josh Allen ain't sliding. He is going to truck the hell out of that DB. And when he does it, McDermott, he's going to not give a damn. He's going to be like, get that dude. He's going to truck the, and I pity the fool that decides to go one-on-one on Josh Allen. Dude is 6'4", 230, and he's faster than people think. I pity the damn fool that tries to go tackle him one-on-one. A DB at that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't try your luck. When do players of the week come out? I don't know, but I think it's got to come out, what, Wednesdays? Right before Thursday Night Football? I think it comes out tonight. I think it might be tomorrow. I'm waiting for that. I am waiting for that. And I honestly think that it's going to be Josh Allen for Player of the Week, AFC Player of the Week. I called it way before Kevin was like, are you kidding me? There's still 2 more games. Shut up, you lost. You're a Dolphins fan. Be quiet. Nobody's hearing you over there. Sometimes you got to bully these little guys. You know how that goes. So, folks, we've got a hell of a week ahead of us. And I didn't get a chance to give my game balls. My game balls from last week. Game. Game balls from last week game. Speaking of game balls and speaking of balls, if you guys aren't taking care of yourselves, y'all need to get yourself Manscaped. Go down there. While you're taking care of your balls, you can check for any type of lumps or any of that stuff. Check yourselves out, gentlemen. We have to take care of ourselves. And while we do, get rid of all that excess nonsense. Get it out of there. How you do it? Go to manscaped.com. Listen, we're giving you 20%. It could be an ongoing subscription or it could be a one-time purchase. Do what you will. Your lady or your partner will thank you. Now, speaking of game balls, I got to give 3 game balls out. Number 1 is the obvious one. It's Joshua Allen. 417 yards, 4 touchdown passes to 4 different receivers. Dude was dotting 8 different receivers throwing the ball to. He was on the money. On the money. Game ball goes to Joshua Dimes Allen. Period. Number 2. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to collectively the O-line. The O-line kept Josh upright. He took 1 sack, but that sack was on Allen. He held on to the ball way too long, looking for something. That tells me how comfortable he was as he's sitting there in the pocket, looking for whoever he wants. He wasn't fazed by the pressure coming from Miami. Was not at all. Not fazed. Took a sack. But the game ball goes to the O-line. The O-line played fantastic. Now, were there some blemishes individually? I'm sure there was. But as a whole, they played well. They kept the quarterback up. They gave him time, and it's indicative of the amount of yards my man threw for. If you don't have time to throw, you ain't throwing for 400 yards. So shout out to the O-line. Y'all deserve the game ball. That's the second game ball. Game ball number 3. That goes to Brian Daboll. I know. What? Rico, you're giving Brian Daboll the game ball? You're damn right I am. I started to come around on Daboll last year. The first year, I was ripping him every day I could. Get rid of him. He's out of here. Josh Quayton says, Manscaping makes it look bigger. Hey, listen, man, if you need that length, you need a little bit of length. You need to show your lady some length. Get rid of it. She'll appreciate it. If you give her an inch or two, she'll love it. So let me tell you this, man. Game ball 1 goes to Josh Allen. Game ball 2 goes to the O-line. Game ball 3, Brian Daboll. I'm shocked myself. Not really. You know what I do get shocked about is when they say Brian Daboll is going to be probably poached to be a head coach. I used to say, get the heck out of here. Now, I know it's 2 games in. It's way too early. But what he's doing with this offense, what he's doing with quarterback Allen, the guy that was supposed to be a bum, the guy that was supposed to be raw, the guy that was not supposed to be drafted that soon, look at him now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Hey, look at me now. Hey, we getting paper. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it, my man said overreaction Tuesday. Am I overreacting, or am I just talking facts? Daboll's doing a damn good job with the offense. I don't see any overreaction there because that's what he's doing. Look, 300 yards with your core. This guy was not. Nobody was talking about him throwing 300 yards. We wanted it, but said no, he's not there yet. First year, you couldn't see it. Second year, you're like, okay, he's got a little something. This year, he's got 700 yards in 2 games. Am I overreacting? I'm just speaking the facts, my guy. If you don't like it, it is what it is. I'm not sitting here saying he's MVP, but I'm saying he's having a damn good year thus far, and he's got a lot of confidence in him. Josh says, yo, guys, need a daily show on WGR. These dudes are tired. Who are you talking about? The WGR guys? Hey, listen, I don't listen to WGR. We don't have that here in Canada. So it's not like we can turn on the radio and do that. So I will not comment. I say nothing. So, folks, Ryan Teal, Josh only gets better as the season goes. Listen, if he's going to get better from where we are now, listen, man, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to keep rolling with it. Why not? Let's keep going. 729 yards, Sean Marley. I appreciate that. So, folks, here's the deal, man. At what I see here is a lot of confidence. We have a confident group. We have a mixture of young and veteran guys. This is what I think is the perfect balance on our team. You look at the defensive line. We got a lot of veteran guys, including Trent Murphy. What? I know. Including Trent Murphy, right? You go back into the backfield. Excuse me. You got Jordan Poyer. You got Micah Hyde. You got Josh Norman, right? We got some nice, and then what? Look, we got Edmonds, young guy, Milano, young guy, Trey White, young guy, Tyrell Dodson, young guy, Epinesa, young guy, Ed Oliver, young guy. Dude, there's a great mixture of veteran presence, skillful veteran presence, and young talent merging, melting pot. You feel me? So we're on to something. I said it once last week. I didn't think I was going to do it. I said, dare I say, trust the process? What? Yo, McDermott has these boys playing right now. McDermott has these boys playing. All my homies hate PFF. Listen, get off the PFF stuff, guys. Honestly. By the way, shout out to my guy Bobby with the new tee. I gotta say it, man. There's all that Buffalo versus everybody. New shirt, Buffalo versus PFF. Yo, that's what it comes down to. Speaking, I gotta say this though. It didn't make any sense to me. The dude that owns PFF, I think his name is Sam. Sam said, "Hey, I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to my guy Josh Allen because Josh, Josh played well and this, that, and the third, but he threw 400 yards, but it wasn't like he didn't really like he didn't throw 400 yards. He got 400 yards, but he didn't play like as if he threw 400 yards. What? Dude had 3 balls of more than 40 yards. He was averaging 12 yards a damn throw. What are you talking about? He didn't. But I enjoy some of the gradings from PFF. I do. I'm not going to sit there and say, I hate him. I like it. I enjoy it. He's a little off his rocker sometimes, but I still enjoy it. I really do. I'm keeping it a buck. You guys are just fronting right now because I know you guys still go and see the grades for PFF. I blocked PFF. No, you didn't. No, you didn't because you're still watching it from other people's feeds. Let's keep it a buck. Bobby Ray says, I guess we keep Murphy and it made sense. If Epinesa isn't ready, which is a bit concerning. Is it concerning, though? To me, I think it's a good problem to have. Epinesa was drafted in the second round. I think they value him quite well, quite high. And the fact that he can sit on the bench means that we have enough depth on this team that he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. We're good with the veteran presence that we have. And they like Trent Murphy. What he does in the locker room, we won't know. But they like him enough that he's a difference maker. And sometimes you need guys like Trent Murphy. He must do something in that locker room that loves, that the guys love. So you got to keep him around. That's just what it is, man. Pierre Kingpin says, how Rico go through this entire show and not say Tyrell Dotson one damn time? I did. I gave Tyrell Dotson his love, man. Last show I gave him his love. Tyrell Dotson was all over the field, man. All over the field. How can I go through a show and not say Reggie Gilliam? Reggie Gilliam with his first touchdown, man. How exciting was that? I'm telling you, this team is a great mixture of young and old. Sorry, let me reverse that. Young and seasoned, right? We don't call them old. Young players and seasoned vets. A good, solid mixture. We got a great team put together, man. So when you need to lean on these old guys, seasoned guys, they'll make things work. They'll make things work, man. Shout out to my guy Josh, says Diggs needs to show Ramsey how trash Allen really is. Add Allen truck stick and he'll be satisfied. Let me say this before I get out of here. The text club is buzzing right now. Shit, let me jump in there real quick. So that matchup is going to be crucial. And I want to touch on it just a little bit right now. Just a tiny bit. That matchup is going to be crucial because Ramsey is a dog. Ramsey's a dog, man. Ramsey doesn't play. He's going to get in your face. He's going to talk shit. He's going to do all of that. But we didn't have guys back then to combat the shit talking. We had Kelvin Benjamin. We had Zay Jones. We had no one to say, yo, watch this. Different story this time. Now we have a guy that will talk shit and he will back it up. It's up to Allen to make sure that he can pick his poison at the right time because it's crucial. If you stay away from Diggs because you're fearful of what Ramsey can do, that can cause a lot of problems. I don't fear this man. Neither should you as my quarterback. If I tell you I'm open, throw that shit to me. Just make it as accurate as you can. Let's roll. But don't act like he's Darrelle Revis when Darrelle Revis was in his prime and everybody stayed away from Darrelle Revis. Nah, son. He can be had. He definitely can be had, and we have the dog to do it. Don't you disrespect Stefon Diggs by not going on. So this is where Dable is going to have to really cook something up. What is it, Wade Phillips? That's the defensive coordinator over there? I don't know. If I might be outdated. Right? If it's Wade Phillips, man, yo, it's you against Wade Phillips, Dable. Let's go. Don't you run away from that. You go after him. But you got to scheme for Aaron Donald. Oh, you guys got to wait till Friday, man. I'll put a show together for you guys. So, folks, I'm going to take a couple questions from the BF Text Club. and then we can keep it moving for tonight. I really appreciate each and every one of you tuned in on a Tuesday night. We have 362 people. What? That is respect from y'all. I appreciate that. 362? Let's go, man. So here's the deal. Michael Steele. My guy Michael Steele from the BF Textbook. He goes, what did he say? What's my guy saying? He says, hold on a second. I got to refresh it because that thing is flying through right now. All right, here we go. So my guy Velo Henderson says, Buffalo Fanatics, make sure I enjoy the week leading up to the game. I appreciate that. He says, Rico is always on point. Big shout out to Kingpin. He's the truth too. Appreciate that, man. That's love. That's love, man. Let me see. Gabe Vitale says, nothing, man. So Gabe Vitale says, what's Gabe Vitale saying? Oh, he's just showing love, man. I like that. I'm looking for a question. Here we go. How is our offense going to match up against the LA defense? It's going to be a matter of, can we get our run game going? Can we get Donald guessing as to what we're doing? Because if he knows what we're doing, he's got the end. He can anticipate what's happening and he could destroy us. If we can keep him guessing as to not know what we're going to do and catch him off guard, we have an opportunity. We have a chance. So get rid of the ball out of your hands quickly, Allen. Quick, because you hold on to that shit, he's coming. He's coming. We don't want that. We don't want them problems, man. We don't want that smoke. We don't. What's up? What's up with my guy Jacob Ander? Jacob Ander says the reason our defense played so bad was that we played more man than usual to help cope with our hurt linebackers. Once we get them back, we will go back to playing zone, which is where we thrive. That very much could be a case. That very much could be a case. So with the comfort level, I mean, dude, Edmonds has a wingspan of freaking almost 8-9 feet, man. So you trying to throw over that shit, he's gonna be all over you. So that poses a very big hurdle for Jared Goff. Not only that, Milano is a great cover guy. Higbee is going to try his way. Higbee had a big week just past Sunday. If Milano can play, man, we got to mitigate that. We got to mitigate that. So that's a great question by my guy Jacob Ander. Let me see what we got here. Cesar Owen says, who on the Rams concerns you the most outside of Aaron Donald? Because to be honest, I'm not worried about Ramsey much. Who outside? What's that? Didn't they just bring in a linebacker or defensive like last year? His name is not coming to me right now. I think it's defensive end or linebacker. But I'm not too versed with that. That's why I said wait till Friday to kind of do my homework. I know they brought a big piece going over there. But nonetheless, great question. I'll answer that for you on Friday, my guy. I'm gonna answer one more question. I gotta get out of here. So let's see how we do it. Let's see. All right, here's a question for Adam Nagel. It says, when do the Bills have to disclose whether or not a player will be dressed on Sunday? I would like to see them stay close to the vest, deem a player a game time decision. If one or both Milano and Edmonds can go. So I kind of answered that last this at the early on of the show. They have to disclose it Wednesdays after practice and then Thursdays after practice, right? And then usually Fridays are for your travel days, and then game time decision comes on that Sunday, right? But they have to disclose your final on Thursday right after practice. That's why you see McDermott comes out and he says, okay, here's the deal. Here's who's this. This guy's injured. This is what we did. Da, 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 da. So there you have it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my show. I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuned in. This was a good show. This is a solid show. I like this Tuesday slide. Oh, I like this. So this is the deal. You guys will tune in tomorrow with my guy Jay Spence and Joe Miller with the Hump Day Hotline. So you gotta hump that leg. You see what I did there? I didn't go back and forth. You know what I mean? Island folks, we get up in that. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that shit. So hump that leg for my boys next tomorrow. And then the Bills guys are back on Thursday. It's going to be my guy Steve. My guy Dave is on vacation. He's going to be doing his thing. And it's going to be Casey. I think Casey's going to be my guy coming in. So tune in. We still rocking. I'm back here on Friday. And then we hit you on Sunday with the Rico Report. And then our Bills overdue guys are on Saturday. So, folks, I appreciate you guys tuning in. This was a fun show. If I missed some of your questions, I apologize. If you feel that you need to get my attention, 2 ways you can do it, man. Super chat it or get that BF text club and hit us up. So, folks, It's been great. It's been real. And until next time, it's your boy. Oh, shoot. And I'm gone.